You re-scrolling through your feed when you come across an adorable puppy video that seems to have been made just for you. You can't help but smile at the tiny fluff ball, and before you know it, you've spent 20 minutes watching cute videos of puppies. But then something strange happens. As you continue to scroll, more and more of these videos keep popping up. It's almost like the platform knows exactly what you want to see. Well, in this case, it actually does. You've just fallen prey to the trap of infinite scroll, one of the most common forms of digital manipulation. But if you can spot this behavior and a few others we'll tell you about, you can start protecting yourself from being manipulated by technology. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to our channel where we break down the complexities of psychology. Now, social media platforms are designed to keep you engaged and coming back for more. They use a variety of tactics to keep you hooked, such as infinite scroll, which we just mentioned, where the content never ends. This means you could theoretically spend hours upon hours just scrolling through your feed without ever reaching the end of it. The reason why this works so well is because it triggers our brain's reward system. Every time you see something new, your brain releases a surge of dopamine, the feel-good hormone, and social media platforms know exactly how to take advantage of this. By showing you things they know you'll like, they keep your brain constantly flooded with dopamine, which keeps you engaged and coming back for more. But it's not just about keeping you engaged. Social media platforms also use a variety of other tactics to manipulate you into doing what they want you to do. So let us look at some of the most common ways that social media platforms manipulate us and how you can spot them. 1. Emotional contagion. We humans are emotional creatures. We feed off the emotions of those around us. And social media platforms know this all too well. That's why they use emotional contagion to manipulate us. This is the idea that if they show us content that evokes a certain emotion, we'll feel that emotion too, even if we're not the ones experiencing it. For example, if you see a video of someone crying, you may start to feel sad even if you never met that person or never experienced anything similar. Social media platforms use this to their advantage by showing us content that they know will evoke strong emotions in us. They may show us videos of people crying to make us feel sad or angry, videos of people being mean to make us feel angry, or videos of people celebrating to make us feel happy. Whatever the emotion, social media platforms know that if they can evoke it in us, we're more likely to engage with the content and more likely to share it with our friends. 2. Fear of missing out. One of the most powerful emotions that social media platforms know how to trigger in us is the fear of missing out, or FOMO. This is the fear that we're missing out on something that everyone else is a part of. When we see our friends posting about all the fun things they're doing, we may feel like we're missing out on the fun, and we may feel pressured to do the same. Social media platforms know this, and they take full advantage of it. They show us posts from our friends and people we follow, so that we feel like we need to be a part of the action. They also use this to get us to engage with their content. If we think that everyone else is having fun on a certain platform, we're more likely to want to join in on the fun ourselves. 3. Social proof. Another way that social media platforms manipulate us is by using something called social proof. This is the idea that we're more likely to do something if we see other people doing it too. For example, if we see a post from a friend that says they're going to a certain event, we may feel pressured to go to that event ourselves, just because our friend is going. Social media platforms know this, and they use it to their advantage by showing us posts from other people. If they can show us that a lot of other people are engaging with their content, we're more likely to do the same. 4. Reciprocity. Humans are social creatures. We feel a sense of obligation to help others when they help us. This is called reciprocity. Social media platforms know this, and they use it to their advantage. For example, if you receive a message from someone asking for a favor, you're more likely to agree to that request than if you were asked by someone you did know. That's because you feel like you owe them one. Social media platforms use this by sending us messages from people we know asking for likes or shares on their posts. By doing this, they're hoping that we feel a sense of obligation to reciprocate and do the same for them. 5. Authority. We humans are also more likely to do something if we feel like the person asking us is an authority on the subject. For example, if you see a post from someone you admire or respect, you may be more likely to agree with their opinion even if you do want to actually agree with it. Social media platforms know this, and they use it to their advantage by showing us posts from people they know are influential. For example, if a popular celebrity posts something on their platform, It's likely to get a lot of attention from their followers, whether or not they agree with what the celebrity has to say. Number 6. Liking and loving. Have you ever noticed that when you see a cute picture of a baby or a pet, you can't help but want to like or share it? You might not even know why you're doing it, but it just feels good. Social media platforms know this and they use it to their advantage by showing us content they know we love. When we see content we love, our brains release a surge of dopamine, the same feel-good hormone that's released when we eat food or have sex. Social media platforms know this, and they use it to their advantage by showing us content they know we love. The more dopamine we get from the platform, the more likely we are to stay on it and engage with its content. No. 7. Scarcity. We humans are more likely to want something if we feel like it's rare or hard to get. This is called scarcity. And social media platforms know this. That's why they often use limited time offers or other scarcity tactics to get us to engage with their content. For example, if a platform tells us that a certain video will be removed soon, we may be more likely to watch that video because we feel like we're running out of time. No. 8. Personalization. One of the most effective ways that social media platforms manipulate us is by personalizing our experience on their site. They do this by tracking our behavior on their site and then showing us content they know we like. For example, if you like posts about cooking, they'll start showing you more cooking-related posts. The more personalized our experience is on these platforms, the more likely we are to stay on them and engage with their content. Number 9. Gamification. Another way that social media platforms keep us engaged is by gamifying our experience on their site. They do this by giving us rewards for certain behaviors. For example, when you get a notification that you have a new follower, you may feel a surge of excitement and check their profile to see who it is. Social media platforms know this and they use it to their advantage by giving us lots of small rewards. These rewards may seem insignificant, but they add up over time and keep us engaged on the platform. Number 10. Social comparison. We humans are always comparing ourselves to others. We compare our looks, our status, our success. And social media platforms know this. That's why they often show us posts from people we perceive as more successful than us. For example, if you have a lot of followers, they'll start showing you posts from people with even more followers. The more we compare ourselves to others, the more likely we are to feel inadequate, and the more likely we are to try to improve ourselves. And social media platforms know this and they use it to their advantage. So those are some of the most common ways that social media platforms manipulate us. It's important to be aware of these tactics so that we can protect ourselves from being manipulated. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.